Okay, I am here. Oh, Darren, thank you for the resub. Calling me an old fuck. Okay, I am here. Oh, Darren, thank you for the resub. Calling me an old fuck. Okay. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Let's get this stream in here. All right. Well, I am here. And oh yeah. I guess we'll just get things going.
Today is gonna be the day, gonna fireball an orca too. By now he'll be saying out with his body melting down to stew. I won't retrieve that looted body with all that yummy goo until you chow.
Hold on, hold on. Now it's time. We got to listen to it since someone redeemed it.
Donut, please. Let's try this one last time. Don't sing about Mongo. Pretend like you're singing to him. Show, don't tell. Do you understand?
I think so.
Good.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Mid-90s self-indulgent alterno rock.
Oh my god!
This is my song.
This is my song! Today is gonna be the day, gonna fireball an orca too. By now he'll be saying out with his body melting down to stew. I won't retrieve that looted body with all that yummy goo until you chow. Dark meat, the flesh tastes sweet, now the fire on his face is out. For sure you've tasted all before, but you never really had a doubt. I won't retrieve that looted body with all the gummy goo until you chow. And all the caves we have to crawl are bleeding. And all the mobs that die for us
coming
are
up.
screaming. There are many things that I would like to feed to you, but I don't have time. Because Mongo, we're gonna be on the best talk shows. And then we'll brawl on our dungeon crawl. Today was gonna be the day that you're gonna eat a mob or two. By now you should have somehow realized that you gotta chew. I won't retrieve that looted body with all the gummy goo until you chow.
My cat Shep was actually on the desk while this is going too.
And all the mobs that die for us are screaming.
For anyone who wants to know, this is actually a cat singing this song. So, I'd like to feed to you, but I don't have time. It's a cat and her pet dinosaur, her pet raptor.
I said
Mongo,
gonna
be on the best talk shows, and then we'll brawl on our dungeon crawl.
I said Mongo, gonna be on the best talk shows, and then we'll brawl on our dungeon crawl. I did it! I can't believe I did it!
I don't know what to say. I don't.
I'm pretty sure the other lady on there is Katya. Which, if you never read Dungeon Crawler Carl,
Tick tock.
I'm sorry. Tick tock, motherfucker. What do you want, punk? Anyway, how is everyone doing
head on
this
out and meet up
evening?
with our demolitions expert. She's working on cracking the new order supply pod.
How is everyone doing? Except for Taryn, he can go suck a pee-pee. Let's see. Yeah, so I have some updates on that. No, they didn't come out today as I expected, even though I went down in the office at 9 o'clock this morning to discuss with them what was going on with the AC unit. Hold on, Meg. I don't know if I actually showed you this. In Florida heat, yeah, it's brutal, Ninja. I sent Taryn this earlier, but check this out, Meg, when you get a chance. When I went out this morning to look at the AC unit, well, Ninja, I think it's a difference because I think where you're at, you have a dry heat, right? Because the wet heat makes it worse. And it does get like really, really bad, especially when you live on the second floor of an apartment. But hold on, let me actually send this to you too, Ninja. Hold on. So I came outside and found that. Found this. Listen. So when I went outside, what you're looking at right there is that is my AC line completely frozen over. That's what I saw when I actually went outside and checked this morning. So me and Peggy saw. Right? That thing is like a complete block of ice. Well, I went down and I reported this to the office, and the lady agreed with me. It's like, okay, yeah, we need someone out there to take a look at it. I'm like, all right, cool. Meanwhile, I turned the AC off. Well, okay, so this is what ended up happening. I turned the AC unit off and it like melted, right? All that ice melted off. I would say probably in about a half hour to an hour. But I didn't want to turn it back on until the maintenance guys came out and, you know, took a look. So I left it off for a while. And it started to get very clear that they were not going to show up today, even though this was placed as a priority because of how hot it was getting. So what I did was I opened up the area with the filter and I found someone's fur all inside the filter. Sheba. I'm yelling at my cat right now. I found that, so I cleaned that off. I cleaned the entire vent off to make sure there was no lingering hair. And I turned the AC back on. It's on at 74, and it is maintaining that. Before I started streaming, I went outside, and the line's not freezing over again.
Especially him.
So I don't
mentions you every time his mouth opens these days.
I don't know if it's just
Oh wow,
her fur gunked everything up. And once I cleaned it off, it was all fine,
You really
but
gotta up the security on these calls.
I'm still going to
Doubt I can slow them down even a bit.
I'm still
Anyways, we
going
made
to
some
have the
real-
guys come out here when they, I guess, feel like it. Um to check it out.
Progress toward launching
So,
on Kairos, thanks to everything you've done. Come on by
Uh,
headquarters when you get
we'll see how it goes, but you see how like frozen that was though?
Zach, and I'll show you how far we've come.
Why can't I see anything on the map? This is bullshit, I tell you. Yes, track this mission. I would prefer if you tracked that mission. There you go. So that's how it is, and I barely got any sleep, so I crashed. Crashed for a few hours. Went and got dinner. Came home, ate dinner. Got really disappointed in the anime that I'm watching because it started off really good. Now it's going into pedo territory. So I quit watching that and fell back asleep. And yeah, I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about that here in a second, what happened.
Hey, I'm the new muscle, or whatever.
Great, another newbie. You know anything about thermonitric exocompounds?
No.
Blast radii vector analysis? Bomb shit?
No.
Good, because that's my job. When it comes to explosives, your job is to follow directions. Sounds easy, but the last guy had some issues. Issues that got him blown up into tiny little pieces. So I'm gonna walk you through cracking some more to tech.
Girl
You think you
sounds
can
like
handle
she's
that,
got an
hotshot?
attitude.
Easy.
All right, then check out the pod.
Check out your mom. And then I was like, oh,
You should see
okay.
a bunch of complications.
So the hippo video, I'm still working on it. I'm going to be trying some different stuff after I get off a stream tonight with my editing software, but we're working on something else. We're going to work on it over the weekend. So I'm kind of just biding my time, and I figured I would stream a bit more. Now, as far as the anime goes, all right, we have already watched 3 seasons of this anime, and there were no problems. $10,000 to repair the damn. And so the anime, it's on Crunchyroll. It's called Ascendance of a Bookworm. And it's basically kind of like Hey, Peggy. Honey. What would you classify Ascendance of a Bookworm? Is it really like an isekai? Gotcha. Okay. So it's like a cozy isekai. So this is what happens in the anime, right? It's about this girl who ends up dying in like modern day Japan because she gets crushed by a bunch of books, right? Because she is a bookworm. She wakes up into this like different world that's kind of like during the medieval ages. It's got like some magic. It's not like hardcore fantasy, but what's cool about the anime is she has this thing called the devouring, which is like a disease where you have too much mana. So while she's learning how to regulate it, she starts bringing modern technology to this place, like shampoo. She eventually makes a printing press, all these different things. And it's about basically building this kind of industry empire, right? She ends up having to go to the church because the only way to expel the mana is by touching magical items. So she becomes a priestess. She ends up doing all these reforms. Now, bear in mind, she's only, I think, in the anime, I think she's like 8 years old, somewhere in that vicinity. So she does all these reforms in the church. She creates a better orphanage and does all this stuff. And it's like a really good anime. It's got great characters. It's got all this stuff. And now we get to the new season, and she had to like leave all that behind and become a noble. And they're starting a romance between her and the priest that's way older than her. And it's fucking weird. And it's just like, we couldn't even get through the first episode. We were like, okay, no. It's like, all right, we're just gonna pretend it's only 3 seasons, and that's it. So it's weird. It's really. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. While she was in the church, this guy was protecting her and practically raising her. Ninja, I get that, but it still makes me feel icky.
Witches. It may look.
Yeah, he was acting like her parent and guardian. So Peggy said she was even younger than 8. She was actually around 6. Yeah, see, it seemed wholesome, but now it's not that wholesome. Because, like I said, it was about her helping the orphans at the church and
Trust me,
all this other stuff, and now teaching people how to read and write and all this other stuff, which was awesome. But now that they moved on to this chapter, it's like what in the absolute hell?
Flip that switch.
So we're moving on to
Every
Bleach.
second counts. Try again. Faster this time. You know, flip that. I had my doubts about you the second I saw you. Are you gonna prove me right or prove me wrong?
Shut up, bitch.
You know the
Anyway.
drill. When you punch the button, be ready. What the? Shoot the panel. Every second counts.
What panel am I supposed to be
Faster
shooting?
this time. You know the drill. When you punch the button, be ready. Shoot the pen. I thought you could handle this. Well, go on, start over. You know the drill. When you punch the button, be ready.
Little House on the Prairie. Hold on.
Flip that switch. You're gonna have to be quicker than that if you want to make it in this game.
I
From the
don't.
top.
What panel
the
do you
drill.
want me to
When you punch the button, be ready. Flip that switch. What was that? Fail. Run it again. You know the
Hey.
drill. When you punch the... Shoot the panel. You're gonna have to be quicker than that if you want to make it in this game. From the top. You know the drill. When you punch the button,
I don't
ready.
I don't understand. Is it this panel? Is it this panel? That panel?
Flip that. Shoot the panel. Hold on. What was that? Fail. Run it again. You know the drill. When you punch the button, be ready. Flip that switch. Shoot the panel. Pull the lever. Shoot the panel. Flip that switch. Smack the button. Pull the lever. Smack the button. Flip that switch. Wow. Hardly impressive, but it's good enough.
Fuck you.
Welcome aboard, I guess.
Annoying ass
Call me
NPC.
Kilo.
I'm Vex.
For
Okay.
now.
So
Anyway, get out of here. I've got to prep for the job.
I've never watched Little House on the Prairie. So what's so annoying about the mother? I have no idea what that is. Let's see if we can grab it though. Was she just like a nag, or like, does she just do a lot of nagging and complaining? Wow, this thing can't handle worth a shit. Well, I'm also doing it on the keyboard. Where am I at? Hold on. So she was doubting Charles. What a bitch. I'm just kidding. I don't even think I can get up to this thing yet. Okay, okay. I get you. Okay, these are new. These things are new. Because he had one drink. Wow. Well, maybe she doesn't want a drunk in her house. She's like, get out of here, drunk. Maybe she's like, I want you out of my house, my little house on the prairie. You ever think of that? He was in a war and his hands had spasms. Okay. That's usually a common occurrence of shell shock. He was helping them build a house, though they were at a campfire and it started doing its thing. So he went to an area in private and took a drink. She followed him and told him to get the fuck out of their lives.
Stop complaining.
Wow, that is kind of brutal. I mean, like, bitch, is this how you treat a veteran? Like, what the fuck? Little House on the Prairie. So what was it, like the Revolutionary War or something? Or it could have been the American-Mexican War as well. Okay, so Civil War? I don't know, the way you guys are describing this, it sounds to me... Okay, so was it, wait, so was it Little Bighorn? Was it the actual battle of Little Bighorn? Or it could have been one of the many massacres that took place during Custer's reign. Custer was a real piece of shit, so... Okay. I need some of my armor back. About to get cryogenically messed up, biatch. That's right. It's all right, Vex. Shake it off. So if it was like based around Custer's last stand, yeah, it was probably an American Indian War of some kind. I agree. Well, you know, because like the way you guys are kind of describing this though, about like getting pissed off about the one drink, it's like a pioneer version of Seventh Heaven. If you're getting mad about, you know, one drink. Really? Ninja, I was not expecting that. Dude, hold on. I just like the memes. Hold on. What was it? Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Oh, this is one of my favorite things. Hold on.
All right, I'll get straight to the point. I found marijuana in the house. And while I never thought of myself as the type of father who'd have to drug test his kids, I'm willing to do just that if that's what it takes to find out who brought a joint into this house.
Dad,
Hold on.
Lucy found something too.
Dad, I found a joint in Mom's dresser drawer. I was just looking for a scarf. Because I needed something else to go with my outfit. I didn't think you'd mind. But then I stumbled on the joint. Mary and I didn't know what to think. I mean, it's really none of our business if you and Dad want to.
Don't finish that sentence. I assume you're referring to this. This joint. Same joint I found by the front door.
No, I'm not.
Same joint your mother then put into her dresser drawer.
Wait a minute. Then whose joint is it?
That's mine.
You gotta be kidding.
Look, son.
Man, I can't believe you.
Son, wait. Girls are coming through. Like that. Apologize.
Come on, that was pretty funny. Well, putting the Inception soundtrack behind that. I wasn't judging you, Ninja. Just come on, it's funny. I don't believe this. Starts losing it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So, I mean, let's see. There was that. And I saw another one that was like similar to that, where the little kid was like flicking people off, and the mother's like looking at her in utter shock, like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do? My son's becoming such a delinquent." Oh shit! All right, hold on. Yeah, that is true. That is a true statement. He got convicted for pedophilia. Or having CP, I think. It was one of those things. All right, wise ass. Oh, okay, so that's what it was? Oh my god. Gross. Dude, that doesn't surprise me though. Apparently, like, someone said, like, Hollywood is just completely full of weirdos. Like, they're talking about, like, what happened to a lot of the young stars from Nickelodeon on those live action shows, and about, like, the horrible things Dan Schneider allegedly did. Like I said, it's all alleged, but it's kind of the reason why Amanda Bynes ended up the way she did, and a lot of sad stories came out of there. There's actually a book I do want to read about that time period that Jeanette McCurdy wrote called, I think it's called I'm Glad My Mother's Dead, where she talks about some of the crazy stuff that actually happened on those sets of iCarly specifically. Like, it was like of iCarly and her show Sam and Cat, and how she kind of got screwed over. Oh, so you read it? So it is good? After I'm done with Dungeon Crawler Car, I'll probably pick it up then. All right, Kitty, you gotta move. Okay, you keep kicking the keyboard and it's driving me insane. Okay, go on, go play with your brother. So, okay, Meg, I gotta ask, how much did she really talk about Ariana Grande in that? Because, like, I only caught like a couple of excerpts on TikTok where basically she was allowed to get away with like missing a whole bunch of stuff for Sam and Cat, while she was still having to say, while she was still having to like completely stay there and pretty much carry her weight. God, it feels like such. It feels like such an. Dude, Hollywood is just.
This planet is beautiful.
It just feels messed up.
Fertile and ferocious and equal.
That's why I always like that Ricky Gervais thing where he was going after a lot of the Hollywood stars.
But it is also empty of any human presence. I've shouted from hilltops, lit signal fires, left messages in every language I know on every high place I pass.
Okay, hold on. We are doing this one right now, actually.
Nothing. If this planet is a prison, it's sorely lacking in prisoners.
Was it Jeanette McCurdy that got like screamed at by Britney Spears as well? Was it something that happened on Zoe 101? Was that Jeanette McCurdy or was that somebody else? But something like, I remember something happened on the set of Zoe 101. This poor girl got completely shouted at by Britney Spears about something that happened. We're not doing that. We're looking for someone else. Why is my HUD filled with so much shit? Okay, well, now I know why this game's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. All right. So, but where is the other part of this mission? I want to do the electroshock therapy one. I'm trying to get glitch. Maybe I should do this one. I should do that one. Well, we could. Okay, we'll come back and do this one. I don't know where the other person is, so we're gonna do Wrath of the Ripper Queen. It's another boss. Well, dude, it's just like, for example, talking even more about some of the crazy stuff, like what happened to Aaron Carter. It was just like, gee, man, Hollywood parents are really scummy. He spent all of his money and stuff like that, all the money he made. Hearing what happened with the Olsen twins is also really, really sad as well. About how much they were worked and stuff like that.
So you've reached Carcadia Burn. Emphasis on the burn. When the moon shattered the sky, this place took the brunt of the damage.
Okay,
I've
wow.
seen worse. So where do you find a command bolt in a sun-baked wasteland?
The bolt used to be attached to Callus, the former order commander I mentioned.
Are you talking about the voice actress or from the live action one?
Until she ripped it out herself. Gory business. A hapless group of former order aristocrats called the Electi have the bolt now. Seek out a woman called Levine. She's the only one among them with a head on her shoulders. We need reinforcements. Repeat, we need reinforcements immediately. The Rippers
No,
are-
you don't. You're fine. What the hell is this? Dude, my HUD is so fucking weird now. Okay, so I'm up here. We are trying to get to the Ripper Queen. Which is where? Which is where?
Been down and they won't let up, even after I asked them very politely. Please, is anyone there?
I'm better than just anyone. How's a vault hunter sound?
Holy shit! A vault hunter? Fantastic! Listen, my fire team needs a bailout. I can pay you in, would you accept a lightly blood-soaked silk pocket square?
No.
Would you STFU?
I
So
help you, you take me to your deal?
Deal! Please hurry or we're dead! Basic economy dead! With zero leg room!
Visiting scenic Arcadia, are you? A haven for incompetents and traitors. I enjoy watching the electees struggle without me to spoon-feed them. And Callus, the so-called Ripper Queen. A vengeful lunatic. You two have much in common.
calm down there, Debo. Ah. So we're getting a nice view of the countryside. I mean, I think we are, at least. It's really nice, isn't it? It's kind of nice. Wee, boom. If I were a rich man. Yeah, dum. All day long, I blah 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 blah, blah blah ha blah 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 blah. I wouldn't have to work hard. What's up here? There we go. Dude, I'll be honest with you, Ninja. I tried watching that live action. I couldn't do it. It was just couldn't. I'm Top Bayfong, and I invented metal bending. I was like, oh god, that hurts. That hurts my soul.
Vault Hunter, are you close? The Rippers are outside, and not to alarm you, but the decor in here is dated at best.
I'm on it. Just, close your eyes and endure.
I couldn't do it. I will admit I might be a little biased though, because I love the original Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's like one of my favorite shows of all time, and it's like one of my favorite cartoons of all time, and like, I don't know. Wrong button. Dude, why does that keep doing that? Why is it when I hit one?
I guess I owe you my part of our deal.
Oh no, I agree with you. Dead by Daylight is trash. It's complete trash.
Ripper's sure laid out the red carpet. I'm vexed.
Nice to meet you.
You're not gonna hear me disagreeing with you on that.
It's a supper club that also defends.
Now, if you would have said Ark, you would have been onto something.
I noticed.
Look, we're aristocrats.
There you go.
Not what's the word? Gun persons? Fight mongers? Soldiers. Damn it! Speak of the devils, more Rippers.
Ninja, you didn't have to delete that. I don't care. Okay, there we go.
Don't die on me, Quent. I need more intel on that bolt.
Don't worry, I've got your back this time.
Wait, you can fight?
I mean, I can. I just prefer not to. Until a few years ago, the only thing I'd ever met was those Rippers have been coming at us non-stop for our command vault. Oh God, I hate this part.
Dead by Daylight is a shell of what it used to be. And it makes me sad. It has descended into complete and utter tribalism between survivors and killers. And it's really annoying.
I don't know what we would have done without you.
But it's still like one of those guilty pleasures that I still like to play every once in a while. I don't know.
To give to General Callis. Or that's what we called her before she, you know. She goes by the Ripper Queen these days. Let me tell you, not my favorite makeover. Anyway, Callis is besieging Arcadia to get her old bolt. My fire team was supposed to sneak attack their catapults. But you saw how that went. Levine won't be happy. You just let me know when you're ready to start the call with her.
If you got any more like this, you're not sure what I'll do with it. Maybe send it to class from
Okay, let me see if you got anything worth
It's free to look.
buying. Shit, I might just take this shotgun so I got something to melt shields.
It won't fill up. Fine. Leave. Like it.
So I don't need another shotgun with corrosive damage.
Quality incoming.
Oh shit.
I can't thank you enough for saving us back there. We've lost so much already. Our butlers, our caviar.
Aw, poor Muffin. You lost your caviar?
We got cut off at the bridge. I was certain we were finished. It's just a shame Levaine's plan fell apart. She's...
Okay, let's try her. Deep breath.
That's what she said.
Levine, how are you? It's Quent. Operation Catapult Fury had, mixed results. But I was just talking to my Vault Hunter friend, and...
Damn it, Quent! I told you not to talk to that vulgar, double-dealing cad!
Oh, no, not him. This is a new Vault Hunter friend, not, you know.
Is that Laura Lee from
Nice to meet
3?
you, Levine. I hear you're in over your head with the Rippers.
Sounds like her.
I can help for a very specific price.
Well, straight to the point. You are a Vault Hunter, aren't you? Let me get to the point then. Our supply lines are blocked. Extend the bridge nearby, and I'll be more receptive to negotiation.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang out here and hope no more Rippers show up.
Oh, I went the wrong way. No, now I'm falling. Now I'm free. Free falling. Where the hell am I now? I gotta go all the way around. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh yeah, what'd you put on there? Anything good? I don't feel bad. I have, I think, 225 items on my wish list. Move. Oh, that wasn't me. Shoot her! No. Ninja, you got me the Fap and Cum simulator. That wasn't the hentai game. I don't have any hentai, games. Hello, Taryn. Well, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to disappoint you guys disappoint all of you. I didn't mean to disappoint all of you with my lack of hentai in my wish list, okay? Alright, I'll work on it. I mean, that's fair. Fuck you, robot Hitler head. Rock me. Rock you.
The control panel is close by. You'll be able to extend the bridge there.
Yeah.
Levine, the bridge controls are busted.
Damn rippers. Right. New plan. The scoundrels have their catapults aimed directly at our city.
Uh-oh.
If you can destroy them, it'll slow the siege and clear Carcadia's supply lines in one swoop.
Whoa. That's a big ask. I'm gonna need something in return. Callus.
You know what's really making me mad about the whole Borderlands thing? It's the fact that my own wife is complicit in trying to gaslight me into believing I didn't actually beat any Borderlands game ever. Right? Luckily, I have more mental fortitude than that, because I have beaten all of them.
Command bolt.
I suspected as much. That bolt is how we keep our old order tech running. But
Not allegedly.
it hardly matters if we're not alive to use it. Very well. Break this siege, and the bolt.
Oh no. Okay, so let me tell you something. Peggy likes the world of Borderlands. She likes the characters and all that, but she hates shooters. You'll never catch her playing a shooter. She tries and she gets bored very quickly.
You got yourself a deal, lady. Now where do you need me?
I'm sending Quent ahead with explosives. Meet him at the first catapult post-haste. We'll see if you're more reliable than other vault hunters.
Okay, no one saw that.
Hello? Do I know you?
I am
my domain. You've been cutting through my rippers like burning steel. I am impressed by your worthiness.
Well, I'm impressed by how insanely creepy you sound.
When the sky broke open, so did the
No, you didn't. You didn't hear anything.
I saw my future in the wings of flame. It is my divine burden to free this world. Your arrival is harbinger to my ascent. Kill what you must. Spill the blood of the weak among my hosts.
You know, that's not even fair because I can't even defend myself. I can't even defend myself on that. All right. All it is you're just being rude. My ass. You know how much I actually want to play Helldivers 2 with you guys, and I can't? And I can't do it because the game doesn't want to work?
Get over it.
You know what? Hold on a second. This is what we're gonna do. Where is Helldivers? Yeah, I saw that. Like I said, the only unfortunate thing is since, okay, I don't own Power Wash 2. I played it on here. Hold on. Since I played it on here, I don't actually own it. So that's the only reason why it's just like, okay, I'm not going to purchase it, but because I played it for free. Oh yeah, Taryn, you weren't here when I was going over that. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. But this is what we're going to do. Hold on. Where is it? Helldivers 2. Install. Hold on, I need to. We're gonna change this to just chatting. This will install fast. We're gonna go over what happens when I try to play this damn game. We're gonna change this to just chatting. This will install fast. We're gonna go. Hold on, give me a second. So, well, they didn't say anything, Taryn, first and foremost. Give me a second. I'm having some problems here. Because they never came out. Surprise, surprise, they didn't come out. Because they So this is kind of what actually happened with it. By the way, when I launch this, it's very possible my PC will shut off, and if that happens, I'll have to restart the stream, but we're going to try it anyway. But yeah, so I went down there and I talked to the lady. I showed him the picture of the completely frozen over wire and all that other stuff. And she said, "Oh yeah," she's like, "That's really bad. We'll send them out today. I just upped you to a priority." They didn't show up. So I was going through the day and it was just getting hot. It was getting hot as hell. So I went ahead and I opened up the filter and I noticed I have a really furry cat. So a lot of her hair was caught in the filter. So I did that. I cleaned off the vent and stuff. And then I waited for the ice out there to thaw and I started it back up and I've had zero problems since. I'm going to check on it here in a few hours to see if it's like freezing over, but it's staying solid at 73. Yeah, because, okay. So when I called Peggy, she talked to one of her techs and they were like, no, there's definitely still something wrong with it, but there hasn't been any issues since it thawed. So I really don't know. We're still going to keep the ticket in because Peggy wants them to come in and just do a once over on it. But yeah, I have a feeling that my little furball cat here is what caused all these problems. I'm just going to have to make sure that in the future, I clean that vent a little more often than I usually do. But okay, now watch. Are you guys ready? Here we go. There goes Helldivers. Oh, wait. Well, okay. It's loading. Wait. Hold on. Oh, no. We still got the black screen, though.